You guys all may know Matt Bomer as the charismatic con man in White Collar, or from his breakout role in Magic Mike. Now he takes a dramatic turn in the new HBO film The Normal Heart, playing a New York Times reporter who falls in love with an AIDS activist at the start of the crisis. Take a look.
And we were just starting to talk so nicely.
Talking's not my problem. Shutting up's my problem. Why do you write all that fancy ball-gone bullshit?
I bet you gobble it up every day.
I know 10 people who have died. When I came to you, it was only one.
I'm sorry.
And Matt Bomer joins us now. Welcome to GMA.
Thank you for having me.
Incredible performance you gave right there. And this was something, this is a role you've been drawn to for a long time. You actually first read The Normal Heart as a teenager.
Yeah, I read the play for the first time when I was 14 and living in suburban Texas, and it just blew my mind. I had no idea that this was going on and that no one was around me was talking about it. So it just, you know, completely changed my worldview, and getting to be a part of it 20 years later is just like the opportunity of a lifetime for me.
And that's one of the things that makes it so special, that it is 20 years later. We're not in the middle of the crisis right now. We get to view it from the perspective of history.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of scary to think about it as a period piece because AIDS hasn't been eradicated, and there are 6,000 new cases of it every day. But the fact that 30 years after the original production, it's finally getting a life on film is a really profound gift.
And you all actually got to work a bit with the playwright Larry Kramer, who wrote The Normal Heart. I love the story about how you all were together actually filming a great big party scene on the day the Supreme Court struck down the Defense of Marriage Act, allowing states to go forward with gay marriage.
Yes, it was an unbelievable moment. You know, Larry, who in so many ways is somewhat responsible for that moment, to be there with him on that day was just completely surreal, and one of those few times in your life where you feel like you're really in the right place at the right time and a part of something really special, and to see him there on that day was just unbelievable.
Of course, we all saw you in Magic Mike, and Larry insisted that I bring up Magic Mike, but also you got some tips from Matthew McConaughey, because you had to go through quite a physical transformation.
Yes.
What'd you lose, 35, 40 pounds?
I stopped weighing myself after 35 because I just thought the number wasn't really what's important. You know, I wanted to just focus on telling the story. So we still had a couple weeks to go, so I don't know how much I eventually lost. But yeah, Matthew was incredibly helpful. I reached out to him, and he gave me some pointers, and then I kind of did my own thing too. And but he was very kind.
And are we going to see a Magic Mike 2?
That's the game plan, yeah. I mean, and I'm happy to be along for the ride. Those guys were really the first people to bring me to the party, so I'll be there however they want to have me.
Well, you brought a lot more to The Normal Heart. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Performance.
Thank you very much.
It premieres on HBO Sunday, May 25th.